Hey guys, I was going out here just on my way out. I was absolutely shot when I got home yesterday for some reason. Physically I still feel a bit funny, but haven't been able to get out at all lately, so I was going to go last night, do a night hunt, and ended up not doing it. I was going to go 3 o'clock this morning, didn't happen. Tired, so just getting in the car now and loading up, and we're going to head off. Let's see what we find, eh? Right, so got a couple of spots. I found out that there, in one area, I found out that there is on a business there's a plaque, and the plaque says that between the 1920s, mid to late 1920s to in the end when the place was knocked down due to expansion of the road. Sorry about the sun there. There was a community hall where they held dances and get-togethers and dinners and things like this, and it was a dance hall basically. Now, where the dance hall was, I cannot hunt because this business and its car park and everything is on the original site. So around this area I have found, as you've seen in other episodes, 1920s, 1930s coins. So I believe the whole strip along here, this particular area, is from that period. I mean, heck, from a lot older than that. But so I know there's been activity, and I look for things like that where there's been activity and there's stated that there's been activity in an area. So the houses have all been knocked down and they've just been vacant for so long it just looks like rubbish land. But I can almost guarantee that with some of the older houses in the area, there's one or two that's 1914 period. We don't know what we'll find here, so alright, take it easy and let's see what happens. We're right near a main road here, and what's given this away to me, I've just discovered something else I didn't see before. What's given this away to me, this site, is I've just seen a brick wall here. Could be blooming snakes and all at this time of year, so if I start running off, got some old pieces of wood, we've got a bit of a brick wall which I never actually saw before. What I saw was the fence. This fence always said to me, and that side too, there's actually an old fig tree down the back there, an old structure that's been knocked over. But this fence is what gave it away to me. An old kitchen table it looks like. And I thought, well, why would there be a fence if it's nothing's ever been on it? Fig tree in the back here, a tyre and a few other items. So I believe, and the way the trees are planted around along the fence line, I believe this was a house site. So probably looking down near the shed here. So what I think is in this area here would be the house, and that's the front yard. So let's give it a crack. Okay, well we don't want that. That's... Oops. What am I doing here? 0. Iron disc on 40. Iron audio. Looks like a drink can, I think, there. Yeah, drink can. Right, I've been right through here. Found a few things. That's like almost a stump plate, top of a stump plate. But a bit of sheet metal. There was a few bottle caps and cans and stuff. This is a good indication. This is an old kind of window fixing. So that tells I'm on the money. A lot more modern stuff like a pneumatic rod for the door. Found this some kind of adjustment screw there. So yeah, just junk really at the moment, no coins, that's what we're after. So I'm going to change to the small coil now and see what we get. Heaps of trash. All we're getting is modern junk. So who knows, maybe there weren't houses here. I haven't had any indication of anything old as such yet, so could have misread the signs. Couple of big trees, there's a big tree uprooted at the back there, and that they don't just, you know, they're not just here unless they've been here a long time. So I don't know where I was over here. Not much luck at all. I'm a little bit disappointed, but hey, it's all patience, isn't it? So I'm coming. This was a site I saw an earlier video. It was filmed where I found the 1935 penny over that fence. 1935 and a few others. So originally, upon leaving that site, did see remnants of this. Now there's an old, well, there's a piece of corrugated iron there, and there's a lot of mounds of dirt, bits of steel. This looks like an old, this is probably a 70s, 60s to 70s, well, sort of post-war wheelbarrow anyway. 44-gallon drums, whole heap of building junk. So someone's been dumping here, but this is an original structure of sorts, like a shed or something. And that's just dumped here as well. So there has been a bit of dumping. There's some of that small corrugated iron, which is very recent. So, but the site itself, oh crikey, there's a good chance that there was a house on here, but they may have just pushed everything down to the back. The way I know that is because there's trees here, like there's a fruit tree. There's a fig tree there, there's an olive tree. Now, a lot of the old, look here, look, square bottle, square base bottle. They could have just pushed the whole site forward. Olive tree that's well overgrown. A lot of the people earlier on used to like that, having olives and stuff. There's this tree that's not native at all. And there's what appears to be a lemon or an orange tree in that pile. And also like a passion fruit kind of tree here. Or some kind of fruit tree. So, right, I'm going to give a go through this area here. Oh, I was losing hope, but I finally found a coin. Finally a coin. 1 cent. They're not really worth anything. Millions of them made. This is a 19. Let's get an idea of this. 1974, a year after I was born. So what's that? 40 years old. Okay, coin number 2. I'm not doing live digs because there's just so much trash. But coin number 2 is, it's only, that's where coin number 1 was. Coin number 2, so we might be starting to get on to where the house was now. Hopefully we get some old stuff. This one is got my water bottle and not in the car, but this is actually, looks like 1966. Probably won't be able to zoom it, but 1966, which is the first 1 cent of the decimal currency for Australia. 1 cent. I don't know if you can see that, but there you go, 1 cent. Alright, this piece of steel. There's like little bits coming off there. Don't know what that is. I've just dug up this, is strong 75. It's a alcoholic lid and a thick steel plate. So I don't know what that was for, but yeah. I've run out of time today. I only had a very small window of opportunity. Haven't even got through a quarter of this but I know I'm in the right spot. This is where the house is, I know that now, so I can come back, but it doesn't look like not that much old stuff, so I might actually come back here at some stage, but what I'll do is I'll just focus more down towards where this old hall used to be, and I'm certain if there was a hall there they would have a bit of houses nearby. You guys are with me through the good times and the bad, and this is pretty poor, but at least I found 2 coins. On the way swinging back to my gear, I found another, like a steel washer type thing here. Yeah. Aha. Yeah, that's it. Like a brass nut or something. Came up in the 80s, so it was down there pretty deep. Alright, that's where I just found that last little nut. And you know what it's like, you get through a hunt like this and you're a bit despondent, going to throw your metal detector off a bridge, and so I'm swinging back to the bag, got a deep 80s, and got another coin. Yeah! 1984, 1 cent. Okay, I've really got to go now. This is my last one, it's in the clump, I just dug it out. Let it be a coin. What is it? I mean, I've picked out all sorts of junk out of here, but I just haven't filmed it. Some kind of bit of aluminum sort of type material. Bayonet scarab or something. Come on, zoom. Focus. Okay, there you go. See, bayonet scarab. That's a good way to end a hunt. Not worth a lot in this condition, obviously. Probably chopped a few people, which is not good, but they obviously threw it away in shame, which is what I'm going to do. No. Alright guys, happy hunting, good luck out there, and we all got to have days like this. Alright, they round up. So realistically we got a 1974, 1966 and a 1984 1 cent. So we did find 3 coins. This, a whole heap of other junk which didn't even get on film. I'm wondering if I wreck this, but this is a branded drink here which we only actually have lemon flavour now. Solo, lemon. And I don't know if I damaged that, that might have already been damaged. Could have been me, don't know. But I like to hang on to these because this is no longer available, Solo Orange. This is a cool drink bottle lid, when the bottles were glass. Also this brand, Mexi Fruit Cocktail, I've never heard of. It is obviously a fizzy drink, but when I find some like this in good condition or with readable symbols, I keep them because they just aren't around anymore. Kind of a novelty item. Alright guys,